Yeah, Cowboys didn't play up to the level we wanted to on the offensive side of the ball. I get it. I flat out get it. We got 4 more games, Cowboy Nation. 4 more games. Not 5, not 6, but 4. In this regular season. And we got to figure this part out with our offense. Our offense just looks stagnant. Let me repeat, our offense looks stagnant. Defense look amazing. Ooh, that defense look amazing. That defense. Let's give a round of applause to Micah Parsons. MVP Micah Parsons. Defensive Player of the Year Micah Parsons. Defensive Rookie of the Year Micah Parsons. Defensive everything Micah Parsons. That boy came to play. That boy came to play. That lion. Woo, that's a lion right there. Man, he came to play. Next up on that defensive situation, let's give it up to DeMarcus Lawrence. Oh yeah, DeMarcus Lawrence. That's how you play, DeMarcus Lawrence. That boy came to play. Ooh wee. Oh, that boy came to play. Oh, he came to play, Cowboy Nation. I cannot say this enough. He had a sack. He put pressure. You can run the ball, but you can't run the ball on DeMarcus Lawrence side. No. Let's not try to run the ball on DeMarcus Lawrence side. No way. Oh, and let's talk about this guy right here. Randy Gregory. I told y'all, that's a dog. That's a dog of a dog. Where he able to bend that corner, get low, so low that his shoulder blade look like he can cut the grass and get around to the quarterback. And then even, he's so athletic to pat that ball up in the air like it's volleyball. And to go out there to catch it and bring it home, baby. Whew, that was nice. Yeah, I know y'all hear that, right? Trayvon Diggs. Yeah. Let's give it up for Trayvon. I know everybody, mama, uncle, cousin, gonna look at the play that happened with, dare I say, Sims catching the ball for that touchdown. I get it. I feel you guys with that and say, well, Trayvon Diggs, he didn't do a good job on covering, but he did everything he was supposed to do. Had the underneath. All he had to do was just turn around. He turned around, and number 11 just out-physical him for that ball. Shout out to number 11. Great ball thrown, or great placement of the ball by the quarterback, Heineke. I told y'all. At the end of the game, Heineke gonna want a Heineken. Maybe he gonna want some Hennessy now. But here's the situation, Cowboy Nation. Shout out to him. I hope all is well with him as well. I think he was knocked out of the game, and Allen came in. Different change of quarterback, different understanding and knowledge of what he can and can't do. So the Cowboys got caught slipping off of him. Shout out to him. We was able to put a drive together for them to get into the red zone, money zone, green zone, right? So shout out to them. Shout out to them for scoring and getting back into the graces of the football game. Shout out to them. Shout out to them. But let's talk about this, Cowboy Nation. Defense making a stance. Sometimes your defense got to wake up, be up, bail your team out, and they did it for 2 weeks in a row. One can argue that all this year the defense been getting better and better and better, and the offense been on this downward spiral. It's just getting low with it, It's getting low. We will prevail. Rain Dakota Prescott. Yeah, we need a better game out of you as far as decision making. I believe it's more mental than what it is as relates to the injury. We can pull up charts and graph, and we can see that one end, yeah, we looked at what the wide receiver were doing, right? And we looked at the musical chairs aspect of the front five. And it's harder to continue to point at those things when you are part of the issue too. And I'm not saying that Dak Prescott is the main issue, but there are a collective that he will have to step up and be ready for these next 4 games. The power of 4, baby. And the Cowboys, for the month of December, they've been pretty good for the month of December, by the way. Now, we just got to formulate a plan together of action to get you back into the good graces. Now, I talked about comfortable plays to get you started, right? We talked about Cowboy Nation. Hear me out. We talked about maybe some toss plays with the running backs, maybe some toss plays early in the game with CeeDee Lamb. And I like what they did with that toss play to CeeDee Lamb. I think he had 2 rushing attempts for 15 yards. Shout out to him. 7 receptions for north of 60 yards. Shout out to him. CeeDee Lamb been that staple piece of being consistent, knowing that he's going to get the one-on-one coverage, knowing that he's going to get the B defensive back on him, right? Everybody going to roll coverage Amari Cooper's way. I get it. But as a collective, this team need to improve on the offense. They need to figure out what their style is. Are you going to be a hard nose? Are you going to be, and when I say hard nose, you're going to run it up the gut, smash mouth football, run to set up the play action pass? Or are you going to be the passing team to set up the run? We need to get on the same page, Cowboy Nation. We absolutely do. We need to figure that part out. We do. So what kind of team will this be? Play action, run to set up the pass, or pass to set up the run? Are we going to do some jet sweeps to get things open? Are we going to put the ball in the belly of Ezekiel Elliott on the edge and let him hit the shoulder there? There's a lot of things that we got to do, Cowboy Nation, especially with this offense. Schultz, we saw him on the intermediate routes doing his job as the tight end, but he should have been utilized more within this game plan, especially in that cover 4 and some of the cover 2 looks that they gave us. They gave us fits. Shout out to the Washington team again on their defense. I know they're ranked in the bottom end of defensive passing. The Cowboys didn't take advantage of the underneath, and also they didn't take advantage of the run suits or the run pursuits. They're going to have to improve on that, Cowboy Nation. So overall, I say all of this to say, at the end of the day, great game by the Cowboys to get the win against a rivalry team. Great game by them. We're 9-4, Cowboy Nation. 9-4. We also 8-1 in the conference. Oh, by the way, Dak Prescott is 8-1 versus the Washington football team. It ain't bad as well. It ain't bad. It ain't bad. So we just need to focus on what we can control. Next week, a big week for the Cowboys. Let's go. Let's stay locked. Let's stay loaded. Make it happen. Cowboy Nation. It will flat out happen. Dak Prescott will bounce back. The running game, Ezekiel Elliott get his necessary rest. You definitely need his rest. He'll bounce back whatever they decide to do with La'el Collins. Hope he don't get suspended. We'll look into that. We hope all is well with Tyron Smith. He had a hobbled situation in that game. I heard one reporter say that if it was a playoff game, they would have put him back in. We'll find out what's going on with Tyron Smith. Also, with this defensive side of the coin, let's give a shout out to Jaron Kearse. Let's give a shout out to the LVE played a good game, Cowboy Nation. LVE played a good game. So shout out to LVE as well as my dog, Jordan Lewis. He led the team in tackles today. 6 solo tackles. He was everywhere. Shout out to him. It's somebody else that we're missing out. Shout out to all of the people got their hands on the ball. Shout out to Basham. Shout out to, oh man, let's give a shout out to Anthony Brown. He had an opportunity to have 2 picks this game. 2 of them. He got burnt real bad, but I guess the wide receiver just thought about, hey, I'm beating Brown so much, let me drop the ball, And that was number 1. I forgot his name, but he dropped the ball. Y'all can post his name in the comment there. But Cowboy Nation, defense is right where we want them to be at right now. In the last quarter of this particular season to start getting things right. I'm quite sure that the defense will mix in some more packages, create more blitzes, and get things going the best way possible. Post me your thoughts, post me your concerns down below. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Go Cowboys. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go.